So I finally got to see the One Piece Toriko Dragon Ball Z crossover special in its entirety. One Piece episode 590 and Toriko, I believe it was episode 99. And I got a bunch of different things to say about this. For starters, alright, so I've seen a bunch of clips here and there and people were telling me about it. And at first I was like, oh man, you know, they're nerfing the Z Warriors just so that everyone else can shine. You know, at first I had like a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth going into this. I was just like, no, they're going to do the Z Warriors wrong to make other characters look better. And after watching this, I changed my opinion on it because first of all, like, yes, they power down the Z Warriors. But at the end of the day, this particular special was all for fun. If you want to have a great time watching Luffy, Goku, Toriko just all kick ass and chilling, and, you know, if you want a great laugh, if you just want to see all these characters together, then this is the special. I mean, I wouldn't take this special all that serious because, in all honesty, they did power down the Z Warriors a lot. Like, for example, Goten and Trunks become Gotenks, but they lose to this monster. You know, I believe it's like a Toriko monster or whatever. So they did power down the Z Warriors, but in all honesty, I had a blast watching this. I'm not gonna lie, it turned out really a lot better than I had expected. Now, animation-wise, the animation was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of times it seems as though Toei Animation does not know how to draw Dragon Ball Z characters anymore for some reason. Like, there's times where Goku looks straight on model, but then there's certain times where, like, Gohan looked a little weird and Goku looked a little weird a lot of times. So definitely animation-wise wasn't all that. They could have done a lot of a better job with the animation, especially when you're going to have something like this. Like, to me, this is an event. This is like something that you put in a movie theater. So for them to not have, like, stellar animation, I was a little bit disappointed. So definitely that's my thoughts as far as the animation goes. Wasn't really impressed on it. They could have done a lot better of a job. But at the end of the day, once again, like I stated earlier, this was really all done for fun. The battle with Goku, Toriko, and Luffy, you could just have a good laugh at it. At the end of the day, Goku himself wasn't even really trying. Like, in the race, he freaking instant transmitted away and then came back in the middle of the race. Like, you could clearly see Goku was leaps, bounds, and leagues ahead of all of them. Like, when Toriko's hitting him, like, Goku took it and was like, oh, you're pretty strong, with a smile in base form. So, you know, like, you could say that they powered them down, which they did, but at the end of the day, Goku wasn't even really trying his damnedest. And when he went Super Saiyan and Kamehameha them, that was just all, like, comedic value. It really wasn't, like, a serious moment or anything. And I just had a blast seeing them all together on screen. It was just really, like, a iconic moment, in my opinion, to see Luffy and Goku, especially because I'm not that familiar with the Toriko universe like I should be, but to see Goku and Luffy, I was just like, my heart was jumping in fanboy joy. I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, I'm an OP fanboy and I'm a Dragon Ball fanboy, and to see them two worlds together, I was just, like, blown away. I will say one thing, though, that I liked about the Toriko characters. A guy named Zebra, he was the guy that was with Vegeta and Zoro. That dude looks badass. Like, I really want to see what he can do, because I saw him in, you know, that little 3 fight at the end with the 3 of them and whatnot. And Zebra looks freaking cool. Like, I guess maybe he's like, I would say, the Vegeta and the Zoro type of figure of the Toriko universe. I'm not really sure. Again, I haven't got that far yet in Toriko, but I thought that he was pretty cool. And overall, just seeing all these characters get together, it was really just a blast. Like, the way they ended it, the Toei animation at the end, they, in my opinion, were reinstating, like, yeah, One Piece is, like, you know, the biggest right now, and Toriko is on the rise. But at the end of the day, Goku Genki Dama, a.k.a. Spirit Bomb, is where it's at. That's the legacy. That's where it all began. And they really, like, it was a really cool way to end it. Like, obviously, it was ridiculous. They didn't need that. Come on, Super Saiyan Goku 3 can't be enough to fight some random monster in the Toriko universe. So, obviously, it was really all done for fun. If you're coming in this with serious expectations, which originally I had until I started, like, just having a blast and fanboying out, you're going to be disappointed, because it's not really to be taken serious. The characters aren't really, as far as power-wise, they really aren't all where they should be, and just all around, it's just really a good laugh. Like, Roshi and Android 18, or no, I'm sorry, Roshi and Nami. Android 18, he did get some a boob filler, but Roshi and Nami, I have a theory, and I'm sticking with it. It happened off screen. Roshi ended up giving Nami some dino caps and was like, yo, I give you a house, I give you all this, you can go trade it in for berries, let me just get a little poke at that. That's my theory. It went down off screen, and yeah, Roshi got with Nami. I'm just saying. No, in all honesty, like that just shows how much of a blast I had with this one. It was really just fun. Don't take it serious. Don't go in there watching like expecting like, yo, Goku better wipe the floor with them, because it was just really all a good time. Like just being able to see Luffy interact and say Goku and stuff like that. It was fun, a lot of fun. Characters in the Dragon Ball universe as well, they seemed a little bit off age. Like for example, Krillin's daughter, she looked like a bit young, but this like she looked younger than what she looked in the Buu saga. But obviously, this happened. It had to have happened at least after the Buu saga, because you see Majin Buu there eating and stuff like that, which. In all honesty, if they wanted to defeat this monster, Buu could have just turned him into chocolate and ate him. Just saying. So, you know, like, again, don't come into this with serious expectations. Like, I just want to be a warning to you guys. You're not, if you're going to think that this is going to be like a serious, you know, real story, real battle, don't really. It's really just a fun time. You know, they do a couple fun things. You know, there's a big battle at the end, but it's not really to be taken serious either, because at the end of the day, Goku doesn't need to turn Super Saiyan 3 and use the Genki Dama, aka Spirit Bomb, against some random monster. So, you know, it is what it is. I had a blast watching it. Nothing extravagant. The animation should have been way better in my opinion, but it's just a fun ride. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 through, no, I'm going to do 1 through 10. I would give it a 7.5. It was good. It was satisfactory. A little above satisfactory, just because I had a blast with it. Like, yo, you get to see Roshi trying to grab Nami's tits. Even in the end, he's trying to grab Tina's ass. That shit is hilarious, and I just had a blast. Like, yo, Son Goku, Luffy, and Toriko did great. Like, yo, I wish I was in there. That's how much fun it was. Like, again, emphasis on the fun. Like, I wouldn't even care if I was par. Notice how Yamcha wasn't in there. Damn, he's always getting exposed. But yeah, let me know what you think if you've seen it. What do you think? Personally, I like the One Piece part more than the Toriko part, as far as like, because, you know, it was 2 episodes that they combined for a special. It was One Piece episode 590 and Toriko 99. Personally, I was more excited with the whole thing of them having a battle royale fighting and whatnot. The second half was cool and all, but it kind of felt like it was taking this up a little bit serious with that monster. So I wasn't really, like, you know, I didn't like it as much as I liked the first half. So definitely the first half for me was more enjoyable, and I felt like executed a little bit better, because it was just really a playful and good, you know, fun fights. Awesome. Yeah, that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Luffy, Goku, and Toriko. Just awesome stuff. I wish they would have had better animation and throw this in theaters, because it's iconic. This is one of those iconic specials where it's like you're seeing the times change. Like, it started off with Dragon Ball, then it went to One Piece, and now Toriko. And, you know, Toei Animation is kicking ass right now. They got this shit on lock. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.